Hey, sports fans. This is Rodney Southern coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina. Every year I pick all the NFL games. This year I'm starting in week 5, largely because I wanted to do it a little bit differently. I wanted to be sure to have some kind of a grasp on the teams and what to expect from them. So, starting with week 5 this week, I'm going to be posting my picks online. And feel free to let me know how brilliant I am or how dumb you think I am. Either one's welcomed. That's what makes it fun, right? So starting with Thursday game tomorrow night, Buffalo and Cleveland. Cleveland is way better than I thought they would be. They've turned out to be a pretty tough team. Buffalo beat my Panthers. I am a Carolina fan. Unfortunately, they beat my Panthers in week 2. And since then, they've been up and down, pretty much what you would expect with a rookie quarterback. I do really like Emmanuel, but I do think he's going to continue to make mistakes. That said, I think that Cleveland will win their game at home. Starting with the Sunday games, the Saints are going to travel to Chicago. Chicago is tough as nails, but they sure didn't look like it the other day. The Saints have been clicking on all cylinders. I cannot see that Chicago defense stopping the Saints. Not this weekend anyway. So I'm going with the Saints. New England and Cincinnati. Cincinnati looked about as bad as I've seen them last weekend. I do expect them to rebound a little bit. However, I do think that Tom Brady and the Patriots will overcome them, even in Cincinnati. Detroit and Green Bay. Green Bay is a team that's waiting to explode. They've got everything in place. I do think they're way better than their record shows. And I do think they'll handle Detroit at home as they do traditionally. Detroit's tough up-and-coming team, but they're not there yet. Kansas City and Tennessee. Tennessee has been another one of those teams, sort of like Cleveland, that's a bit of a shocker. They're much better than I expected, but boy, oh boy, do I like those Chiefs. Lots of defense, lots of offense. They got it all in one package. So I go with Kansas City for that game. Seattle, Indianapolis. I pick Indianapolis at home. If it was at Seattle, I'd be going with Seattle. But since they're playing in Indy, I'm going to give Luck and the Colts the pick on that one. Jacksonville and St. Louis. St. Louis is up and down this year. Jacksonville's been down all year. I do expect that St. Louis will pick up a win at home. Baltimore and Miami. I think Miami's going to rebound big time and come up with a win on this. I think their pass rush is going to give Flacco fits all day long. Going with Miami. Philadelphia and the Giants. Where at the beginning of the year this looked like a huge week 5 matchup. Unfortunately now, not so much. Philadelphia is going to take that one with no problems. Denver and Dallas. Peyton Manning has been absolutely unstoppable. The Cowboys have been really solid and good too, but I think that Peyton Manning will have another big game. I pick Denver to beat Dallas at home. Houston and San Francisco. Expect this to be all about San Francisco's defense. Can they stop Houston or not? And I do think that they will. So San Francisco at home. San Diego and Oakland. That's a game where anything literally could happen. If you look back at the matchups annually, they always have huge games. They always have close games, so it's really a toss-up. I am going to go with San Diego on the road. I really like what Phillip Rivers is doing lately. And then finally, Carolina and Arizona. My Panthers will overcome Arizona. They will whip them, and I think it'll mainly be because of their running game for a change. Expect D'Angelo Williams to have a huge game. I think Cam will probably run the ball more than usual, and we should be able to handle them even at their place. Finally, the Monday night game, New York Jets and Atlanta Falcons. Same situation as Buffalo. I see New York in the same area. The Jets are going to have a lot of problems dealing with Atlanta's consistency. Atlanta pounds the ball, then throws the long ball. Matt Ryan is really accurate. Tough team to beat, and I do not see the Jets being able to stay consistent long enough to beat the Falcons. So, going with Falcons. So, This week we're on buys. We've got the Vikings, Steelers, Tampa Bay Bucks, and the Redskins. So those guys aren't in action. But starting next week, I'll review how I did this week and give you my picks for that week as well. We'll be doing this every single week. Look forward to working with you guys. Be sure to let me know what you think. Southern out.